All right, Stadium Club, 18 packs. And there's how many cards in a pack? 8 cards in a pack. So 9 exclusive base light blue parallels per box, 2 sepias per box. But what else can we get? Oh, wait. I got to cut off his head. There we go. Cut off his head. I do like Freddie Freeman, so don't get me wrong. It's something I did the first time, and now I'm doing it every time. Just because it's something that I'm doing. Nobody else knows why. Neither do I, actually. It's just something to do. And I'm talking to myself pretty much while I'm doing this about cards. So, yeah. And I'm banging the camera and everything else fun that goes with it. Empty box is beautiful. All right, let's move all the packs over so I can actually have room on here. And we're just going to go to town and open up some packs. And if you hear the dogs in the background, they're mad at me because they expected me to hang out with them right now. And I'm doing this with you instead because they could wait a minute. They were doing their own thing when I got home. So, anyway. All right, we got Pete Crow Armstrong right there. That's cool. That is cool, man. Got Petey. Lou Bob. All right. Dylan Cruz, rookie. Byron Buxton. Marcelo Meyer. Manny Machado. Matt Shaw, rookie. And we got a blue of Mark. All right, pack 1 in the books. We got 17 more to go. If you stick around for the whole time, you'll get to know what we got. And if you just don't want to wait and watch every pack slowly, then hold the button down on the top left or something, and I think it lets you fast forward. I'm almost certain of that at this point. You know, it's worth doing. Definitely that way you can see all the cards. We got Chase. That's a cool one. White Langford. I like these. Yours for the taking. So you can see the back what they look like. All right. Put that up there with Mark. We got Sandy. We got a nice Lawrence Butler right there for me, which is awesome. I'm just going to put that to the side over there. Got Mackenzie Gore. All right, let's get into another pack. So far, your patience is perfect. That is a cool card right there. I like Mr. and Mrs. Met back there. That's cool. I like that a lot. That's neat. All right, Buster Posey. Matt Chapman. If we get one more Giants, it's a Giants pack. But we didn't yet. Let's see. All right. Nope. A lot of old school. We got the junior. And then we got Paul Karenko. All right. Pack number whatever's in the books. Let's see what we get, folks. I really appreciate your patience. I don't know if I'm going to get to go to Rip Night. I really want to, but quite frankly, I don't feel like driving a distance, and I got to work for a bit tomorrow. I got some stuff I'm doing, so who knows? We'll see. That's a cool card. Alex Rodriguez. We'll get back to that. This is a beautiful card. If you're an LE fan, it's a cool card to have. Jordan Westerberg. Mr. Cal Ripken Jr., folks. He was awesome to see live. Corbin Burns. And that's a good-looking card, too. Yours for the taking. Roki Sasaki. All right, next pack. You guys are all so patient, guys and gals. You know, when I say guys, I mean everyone. I don't mean just whatever. We got Christian Walker, Thomas Segui, Riley Green. It's a cool card. Kevin Alcantara, Sepia. Put that there. Jacob deGrom, Francisco Alvarez, Mason Wynn. And we got some concentration going on for Felix, King Felix. That's awesome. All right, we'll keep going. I don't know if anybody's seen King Felix. It's been a while since he's retired, but if you don't know who he is, definitely go on YouTube or something. Watch some videos on how good he was. That dude was just awesome. That was during a time where I wasn't watching baseball as much. I was watching somewhat, but not as much as I do again. Kyle. Cool Trevor Hoffman one right there. I like that with all the bats right there. Mookie Betts, but not on baseball. Alex Bregman. Light blue. Jose Ramirez, my God. Francisco. That's cool. Or Fernando, not Francisco. And Yuri Perez. I am testing my own patience tonight, folks. I'm looking at this and thinking of names that aren't even the ones I'm thinking of. So, what does that mean? It just means maybe I'm a little bit tired. How about you? How is your day going? I would love to know how you're doing. If I can get this pack out, we can look at this pack and talk about it. Got Mr. Maddox. He was awesome too. Matt McClain. Mr. Barry Larkin. Rhett Lauder. It almost looks like a pink parallel, but I know it's not. Showy. Awesome. On the Savage Sluggers. That's a cool one. I see the other slugger behind that, but we'll get to it. At Caden Dana, rookie. Jackson Churio. That's a cool... damn, the photos are good. Mr. McGuire. Mark McGuire. Hell yeah. He was one of my favorites as a kid. It's actually one of the big reasons him and Jose Canseco got me into baseball. Well, my dad did, but, you know, as far as paying attention, they were exciting to watch. Jose Altuve. Drake Baldwin. Larry Walker. Saw that Nolan back there. Matt Olson. Giancarlo Stanton. Shaguno. I'm not going to say his name. Paul Skeens with his football. And a cool blue Nolan Ryan. That's awesome. I wish that was in a Texas Rangers uniform because that would look cool with that blue. But it's not, so it won't be. It's the Astros and one of the many teams he was on in his career. All right, we got Christian Campbell, rookie. Mick Abel. Luis Arraez, sorry. Honus Wagner. I will sell this to you guys right now for $10,000 if anyone wants to buy it. Jackson Merrill. Michael Bush. Denzel Clark, that's freaking awesome. For my A's right there. A very cool Jordan Alvarez. Put him there. All right, let's keep going. You guys are awesome for sticking around. And if you do get bored though, or you want to just see this happen and see what comes out of this box, hold that finger down and fast forward. You still watch the thing and you just don't have to sit and listen to me talk. Or you can hear me talk very fast, like 2 times the speed. That's pretty cool, right? All right. That's a cool picture. All right, we got another one of those, so maybe we'll get something else. Cody Bellinger. Ben Rice, rookie. This dude was one of my favorite players for a little bit, and his dad is Cecil Fielder. I always will mention the pair. Look at their stats. They're pretty weird and cool at the same time. At home, just look at their stats. Just look it up, like how they ended their careers. Craig Biggio. Shane McLaughlin. Jackson Jobe. Mookie Betts, blue. Okay. Salvador Perez. He thinks he's Ken Griffey. Ozzy Albies. Love his videos. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. So if you got the patience, doctor, stick around. All right. If you don't have the patience, then you might want to market yourself better. That's all I'm going to say. Maybe join a practicing unit. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Just ignore me. You could turn off the sound if you want. But here we go. Look at that Brent Rooker. That's awesome. Yeah, I am sorting for myself right now. Xavier Edwards. Evan Longoria. Ryan Howard. And we got some concentration. Hunter Green. Put that to the side. I have not seen... besides some really cool cards and some great photos, I don't know. Either it's really tough to hit anything crazy in Stadium Club this year, or I'm just not a breaker. I'm just a guy. Randy. Right. Yamamoto, that's cool. Austin. Augustin Ramirez. Haesung Kim. Bryce. Corbin. That's a cool card. I like how it's squared off there. Royce Lewis and Logan Gilbert. All right, we're still going, though. We are still going. These mega boxes, as far as if you just want to open a bunch of stuff, totally worth it. There's so much stuff in one of these mega boxes. It feels better than buying a hobby because it doesn't cost the same. You might not get an auto, but if you do, it's a bonus. But if you don't, who cares? Because you're getting to open up a bunch of packs, which makes it fun, which you end up with cards that you want. I like making this set, so it's a fun one to get. We got Nolan, Mark, Logan, and a very cool Alex Rodriguez. Put that there. The inserts are more, I guess, you can see, obviously, what are the inserts. They're designed for whatever format you're opening. The blasters is the lime green, etc. We got the light blue here on these mega, but nothing numbered, so that's the interesting part. Andrew McCutcheon, Kyle Tucker, Michael King, Sammy Sosa, Luis Reyes, Miguel Cabrera, that's cool. Marcus Semien, he was on the A's at one point. I don't remember when, though. It was a while back. Alex Bregman. Okay, we're down to 3 more packs. So if this has become too much, like I will say every once in a while, just fast forward. I don't care. It won't insult me. I don't even expect anyone to watch it. It's really just up to if you're interested in it. Nice Derek Jeter right there. Okay, cool. Chicken Man himself, Wade Boggs right there. Break. Yeah, that's awesome. Just in case of emergency. So let's see. Zach Neto. Shohei running. Jacob Wilson rookie. That's awesome. And there's Servino. That's awesome. So I got some A's out of this box for sure. Got 2 more packs. This is 1 of 2 left. Let's see. Got Gunner. Nice Brooks Lee. I already hit this one earlier. Luis Gonzalez. Roki. Nice. Randy Rosarena on the light blue parallel. Spencer Swollenbach. Stephen Kwan. Joey Votto. Okay. Last but, and that dude, oh my goodness. I love sports. I love good sportsmen people. I like people that actually are good sportsmen or good ambassadors, I guess, they say the game. Joey Votto is definitely that guy. He was just awesome. Still is. Grayson Rodriguez. Joe Mauer. Ronald Acuna Jr. Cool. Frank Thomas, break, in case of emergency, break glass. That's awesome. All right, we got Juan Soto. Sonny Gray, he used to be on the A's. Bryce Harper. Looks angry. Justin Verlander. And now he's back in Detroit. So, anyway, love your input. What do you think? Was it worth it? I think so. But that's my personal opinion because I make sets and I collect certain players. Obviously, I got my little A's stack here. What's your thoughts? All right, see you later. Bye.